and your thumb, and you're gonna hold the bread. Yep, just like that. And you can feel the top of the bread with your middle finger. You'll feel that little arch area. It's a little dip in the bread.
Yeah.
So that's how you can tell where you're centered on the bread. So what you can do is take the mayo and you can move from the top left of the bread to the bottom of the bread, and you can move from left to the bottom and then move middle and move right and down. So a lot of your mayo is on your right side of your bread.
Okay.
So it might be more helpful to work from right to left.
I was thinking about this for a second. Just kind of messing up.
That's fine, because we're going to rotate the bread anyway. So if you want, you can start rotating your bread on a 90-degree angle. There you go. I'm just doing the top left to bottom motion. And you can rotate it again, just to spread it out.
I must have put a lot more than I thought on that.
You like mayo?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you like mayo. And even sometimes too, what I find helpful, if you feel you have a little bit of excess, you can always take a napkin and wipe some off on your, like, if you grab a napkin, take your knife, and you fold the napkin over, you take some excess of that mayo off your knife. Just because if you don't want as much, it might be a little helpful.
Okay.
For future. So you think that's a good amount?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's put the, let's locate the mayo and the cap, just to close that off, and we can put that towards the side. Alright, awesome. So now we're gonna put some cheese on. How does that sound? Good?
Yes.
Alright. So it's in a little bit of a plastic bag, so you gotta, it's like a zipper top. And then there's also plastic around the cheese, so it's helpful to take that out. So this cheese, you kind of need to like peel it. Sometimes I'll take the tips of my fingers and feel along to see how thick the cheese is. And it's up to you if you want to go one at a time. Some people like to fold their cheeses over. It's all based on preference. So whichever you feel comfortable with laying it flat, it's all up to you.
I think I'm just gonna stick with one slice.
Okay.
Laying it flat.
Laying it flat? Okay, so you can bring your hands down and feel with one hand where your plate is, so that you can feel it, and you're gonna locate your bread with the mayo on it, so it's towards your right side of the plate. And you can use your thumb and middle finger, just like we did before, to find the center of the plate, of the bread.
Okay.
And then that will help you to center your slices of bread. Slices of cheese, excuse me today.
Like
So-
that.
Yes. Did you feel that? Did that feel like centered? Did that feel
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you only want one slice of cheese, or did you want?
Yeah,
just one.
Yeah.
All right. So we can actually take the other slice of bread and fold that on top, and you can use your just the same way, thumb and middle finger on. You can do it for one slice or on both sides, just to line it up. All right. How did that feel?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little slippery, but
A little
it
slippery?
happens. Yeah.
Did you? I mean, we could always wash our hands always in between too, or grab napkins if you need to.
Yeah.
But as that felt completely comfortable with you?
Yep.
Spreading and everything?
Yeah.
And did you have fun?
Yes.
Yes. What foods would you be interested in making possibly in the future?
Probably like a grilled cheese.
Okay. We can definitely do that next time.
Sweet.
Same cheese, work on the stovetop, maybe organizing that. So how about we just clean up a little bit? Why don't we put the cheese back in the container? Are your hands sticky?
Yeah.
Would you like to wash them? All right, you can slide and feel with the back of your hands if you want. For the sink area, there is soap. If you trail the sink back to your left, where right next to your left hand is some soap. So what foods do you usually like to make, or like would you, other than grilled cheese, like for the future?
I usually like to make homemade mac and cheese.
That sounds good.
Have you ever had Marlowe cheese?
Marlowe, I haven't.
It's amazing.
Really?
The best thing since sliced bread.
Well, we got bread and cheese today.
Best
All right. So I think for what I'm gonna have you do too, for like homework, there are actually napkins to the left of the sink. Yep. So I think what I'm gonna have you do for homework is to like practice taking with the plastic knife, working on different spreadings. So if you want to make like, you said you're allergic to peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
So you use almond butter.
Yeah.
So maybe you work on making like a peanut butter, like jelly.
Yes.
So maybe work on like working on spreading, making peanut butter jelly, similar things. You could also work with cheese, make some cheese sandwiches, and then we'll work on stuff in the future. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, awesome. All right, go.